This video is a very quick guide to the kinds of object data available on the Egypt Centre online collection. I'm using the example of W491, the door lintel of Chenti, to illustrate the range of data available on each object within the Egypt Centre online collection. Accession number refers to the unique reference number assigned to each object by the museum in order to identify it. Current location identifies where in the museum the object is located and whether the object is on display or in storage. Object type is used to classify the object into a grouping. This is done in a series of hierarchies in order to allow for easy searching. Period is used to identify the time period during which the object was produced. And dynasty refers to a more specific time period if it's known. Additionally, if the ruler is known, they will also be listed. The material describes what the object is made of, and provenance tells us, when the information is known, where the object originated from, right down to the individual excavation context. Measurements can include height, width, depth, circumference, and even the weight of the object. Number of elements is used to identify the number of pieces that make up the accession number, for instance, in the case of the groups of shards from a pottery vessel. Divine name refers to any deities depicted or mentioned in the text of the object. In this case, the god Anubis is mentioned within the text. Animal does not appear for this object, but is used to identify an animal when they're featured. This does not include deities with the heads of animals, but will include a deity when they are shown in entirely animal form. Description is an overview of the information known about the object. Bibliography provides some recommended reading and includes references to any publications that specifically include this object. Audio and video fields provide links to multimedia specifically relating to the object. A field is also available for a 3D model where they're available. So just to show you how to use the audio link, you click here.
Limestone lintel, likely from Saqqara, inscribed for the overseer of craftsman Chenti.
And to watch the video, you click here.
So I'll make a start on that. So those of you that don't know me, my name is Ken Griffin. I'm the Collections Access Manager of the
When looking at object history, welcome number is an identification number associated with objects that were acquired from the collection of Henry Wellcome. These have been separated out from previous numbers due to the high number of Wellcome objects within the collection. Auction refers to the sale of the object at some point in its history and is particularly useful when tracing the more recent history of an object. In addition, previous owners allow us to trace the more recent history of an object and the collections it has passed through before arriving in the Egypt Centre. Acquisition tells us whether the object arrived at the Egypt Centre as part of a loan, a donation, or a purchase. Looking at inscriptional data, the inscription provides a transliteration and translation of any inscriptions included upon the object. Language refers to the spoken language as a method of communication, whereas script will refer to a collection of characters used to write one or more languages. Personal names allow for the identification of ancient individuals mentioned by name upon an object. In this case, the owner of the lintel Chenti and his wife Ni-Ankh Hathor are both mentioned, here and here. There are additional fields that you can't see in this example because if a field is blank, it then doesn't show on the object entry in order to avoid cluttering up your screen. Some of the additional fields not covered include classification as used for pottery vessels, exhibition details if the object is featured in an exhibition, excavation details and conservation details. When exploring coins, additional information is available, such as the denomination, die axis, mint, obverse and reverse legends. Thank you for watching. If you have any queries, please do get in touch at abaseccollections@outlook.com.